Hi, so welcome again. I am KARENPO. So actually, this is a new, like, it's the first time, having this kind of video. Is actually, I just finished watching Trese in Netflix, because actually it's a Filipino. Because I'm from Philippines actually, and I moved here in Australia, so really want to check out Trese because it's a Filipino, it's a adaptation to Filipino comics, as I've heard, and also from the title itself, actually, because Trese in Tagalog is the number 13. And the number 13 in our family is a very lucky number, even though they said it's a bad number, especially if it landed on a Friday. So it's Friday the 13th. So it's really a bad luck in the Philippines. I'm not sure, but the number 13 is very lucky for us, and it shows every in our important dates in our family. So yeah, that's why it actually got my attention, because from the title itself, and also it's a Filipino comics, so I'm also like to check it out of how good it is. As you can see, I have my Netflix on at the back because I just finished watching it, and I just want to say, just want to say what my thoughts about it, because I can't pass it on to another day to have this video taken. So that's why we're talking about it. Trese. So actually, Trese, I'm not giving spoilers here. Trese is about family, trust, love. Is that it? Wait. Yeah, I think so. That actually revolves around the story about it. So I'm not giving anything. I'm just have a full review on it. So that's why our title is it worth the watch, as as you can see from the this video title. So let's go. So Trese, uh, also my friend Claro talked about the marketing here, because the they market it in the Philippines in a billboard that have like a graffiti on it, because in the Philippines actually, uh, in every place you can go you can see graffiti, you know like that. So that's why it's also like a very good catch, you know of what you call this, people will get to notice it right away if you do that in the Philippines, because but and it's very actually new to have that kind of marketing. It's really good. So what really also I love about it, it's what you call this, it actually tells you Filipino folk tales, stories of Filipino, like the creatures, mythical creatures that you can see from the series, and also the cultures that we have as a Filipino. And what else? Actually, I watched it in a Filipino dub with no subtitles on, I tell you. So that's why. And from start to finish, actually, I can tell from the series or the movie itself that if I get bored, even the first part of the series of the of or the movie, I've actually skip it out. So every, because it's just 6 episodes, guys, 6 episodes in Netflix. The first season, I'm gonna tell you, we're on the first season of this one, is actually 6 episodes, and it's actually will left you hanging, will left you hanging, and it does not what you call this, I didn't not get bored, because usually, as I'm saying, when I'm bored or just want to know this whole story itself, you can ask my friends, you can ask my family. I will skip it. I will watch the first and then the last episode. That's what I watch. That's my habit of watching. But I watch it like in a full, like in a full six episode. It contains like 30 to 35 minutes. I'm not sure. So it's just like a few. I think I got home because that's why I'm actually dressed, have my hairstyle like this, because I went to the gym early in the morning, and when I get home, I didn't have anything to do, so I watched Trese. That's why. I think that was 1 o'clock, and I finished like 5. So that's 5 hours, I think, total overall of watching the series Trese. So that's why it's actually short, because I can watch a full series in one day. That's what that's what my habit is. You can tell me. Yeah, because my mom usually, when we're, we love watching like Korean series. So I was like, we were talking about, did you finish this one? Yeah, I finished like a long time ago, and it's like a day. It was like, you can do that. Yeah, I can do that. But yeah, going back, so Treza is actually, for me actually, is actually good. It's actually good. And what really love about this, gives you the culture, as I've said, the culture and the stories of Filipinos that you don't know, is the language that they use, and the scripts that they've used is actually a very old, I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to search it. And this is because we're actually using this in the church, because of in the church day by day, we're actually a Christian church that what you call this, that share Filipino cultures. So we've learned the Filipino uh, scripts, old Filipino scripts, and also we use our Filipino dance to worship. So I forgot that, because the author itself used a lot of Filipino theirs. So even the place, you can see that's what you see of Manila, Manila, and the names, that they've used. Actually, it's quite funny of how they use the names of Basilio and and I forgot the name, because Basilio and I forgot the name. Crispin and Basilio, because that I had to search it. Sorry. Crispin and Basilio comes from Jose Rizal's novel story. Yeah. I don't know, Jong. I forgot my Filipino, books, because Jose Rizal is our national hero. So that's why it's quite funny of how I always, whenever it's called Crispin and Basilio. Yeah, so going back, and they've had Filipino, like the words tattoo, because it's actually one of our, as you call them, ancient, tribes here in the Philippines. So that's why it's actually good that they've used. It's overall Filipino use there. And then what else? As I've observed in watching the series, is actually the music. The opening music is actually a very folk song. It's a very actually folk song. That's a kind of music that we have. And also at the ending credits, as they say, ending credits. You know, one note, I know the artist itself because I think I heard the song like way back 3 months ago or last year. I'm not sure. And then I didn't heard the full song because this band, I tell you, one note, I know it's Up Dharma Down. UDD, Up Dharma Down. I've met them from because I was a medic on an event, for a school event, and they are the guest band. So I was their escort to the stage. So I was like, yeah, I met them. So they are really good. The front singer of Dharma Down is really good. I tell you, from the voice itself, you know it's Dharma Down. So I search it while watching, so I know it's Dharma Down. So yeah, it's a very good song that it's really good promotion of OPM also, and I yeah, totally, it's a total package of Filipino. It's a Filipino. If you want to know more about Filipino, it's all there, and it's very I think it's very new for me, because actually didn't know the story itself and the comics itself, it existed. So I was like very curious of how it all works out. So it's a very typical animated series, and it's good actually. I tell you, it's very good. From it's a way it's on the level of a par level of any other animation. It's just a good storyline also. I'm not gonna say anything, but I tell you early on, it's all about family, love, and trust. That's it. So I think for me, it's gonna have a season 2, because at the end, it's very hanging, and it's also very sneak peek to the next. If I'm getting impatient, I would usually go to the comics itself and see how it ended. So yeah, I think so. Later on, I will check it and how, because what you call this? It's actually of use. Also, what else? And they've actually had many symbolic symbolic like part on the the series, that you can know what will happen. But this is overall, it's overall, I'm not sure if it's predictable, but yeah, I think it's kind of new. It's kind of new for me. So I think it doesn't occur me if it's very predictable. But yeah, I continue watching it. It's actually good, I tell you. So so if you tell me if it's worth the watch, I tell you it's worth it. It's actually good. As I've been saying, it's actually good. So yeah, it's very surprising for me to say it that it's actually good. So yeah, as you can see, if you can see with all the video on my back, this is on a Netflix slideshow. So actually, I love watching this kind of like genre, this kind of genre with all. The one thing that really what you call this, also and not surprised, I think, that the word new, because this is repeated word, I've always say new, because it's let's switch it up, fresh. So yeah, the fresh thing here also is it's very that's like my Spike said. It's very like bloody scenes there. Bloody scenes. I don't know if the kids can watch this, but it's actually a very good story. It has meaning on it. it has something in there. So that's why I think that's why also it's actually good. Yeah, the story itself. And I think I've connected to it because I am a Filipino. So that's why it's actually worth a try if you know. And I've seen, if you seen earlier, yeah, uh, as I'm ending this review of Trese, it's worth it. And I want to recommend some series also that have the same like, you know, genre on it. And I think so. Yeah, because I really love this kind of genre. The one that has so many blood on it. I don't know why. And also a very mysterious, uh, a very like, what else? Uh, you have to use your brain. You have to use your brain. That kind of, series. Because I've also recommend some of them to my friends that I say this is very actually good. That's why also I've what you call this? I've supported the uh what you call this, the name itself, because Trese really hook into me. Hook. I'm hooked to the title itself because it's Trese. It's number 13. So that's why also 13 reasons why I've also, have a special part in me there. So yeah, that's why. And really recommend with the same genre is a very like popular one. I think you know this. Vincenzo is actually good, which is also my favorite. Song Joong Ki is there, so that's why first part of it, I've watched it, even though that it's actually every week of episodes, and it's have a 1 week break on it when I was watching the series. So yeah, Vincenzo is good. And uh what else? So I don't think that because this is like a rated R series. It's a Japanese one. Million Yen Woman is available on Netflix. All this is available on Netflix. So yeah, Million Yen Woman is actually very mysterious. I tell you, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I know it's good. I don't know about you. I'm just gonna recommend it had the same vibe on it or genre on it. So Million Yen Woman is a Japanese series. You can check it out because the actor itself is actually the singer of the best animated movie. I'm not sure what year is it. Yet Your Name, the one that's of singer of that musical score of that animated movie, Your Name, is the actor of in the Million Yen Woman. So yeah, I recommend it. And what else? Snowpiercer, which is good. Very good. I'm not sure what the series because I haven't I've actually watched the first episode in it, but Snowpiercer the movie is actually good, and the series continues on with the same you know with the same genre on it, but I think it's way before the start of the Snowpiercer, before the movie itself. So yeah, uh, so Snowpiercer is good. It's actually good. Also, what else? I'm not sure because this is a new one. I think yeah, I've actually seen this recently on Netflix. This is High Rise Invasion. I've I've just know this because the manga itself is a Japanese animated series. So the manga, I've read this on Facebook because I have a friend who shared this, and I just click it and read it up until my phone, when you have open a link, a shared post, and you kind of read it up until the end, but you double click it, and it actually gone into your timeline. If you know what I mean. That's what I've experienced in having knowing this high rise invasion. Actually, I didn't know the title itself. I just know that there's a mask. There's also in the Trese that has a mask on, that had a same like use of the mask on that. So high rise invasion is, I think it's also good. Yeah, because I haven't finished watching it. I just know the manga of what happens itself. I'm not sure about the ending, but yeah, it's a same genre of Trese. And also Nightmare High. This is a very short series, Korean series. Nightmare High. I've just, when I was searching in Netflix series or movies, I just, uh, come up with Nightmare High. The actress there, the main actress there, is on Love Alarm and Ghost. Let's Go Ghost. I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure about but yeah, the Nightmare High is the same kind of also Girl from Nowhere, which I've actually started watching. But yeah, I finished Trese more than the Girl from Nowhere. It's also had on the same kind of vibe. Girl from Nowhere, Nightmare High, Trese, As I said, High Rise Invasion, what else? In Vincenzo, and uh, this one, Sleepless Society. It has it has many on Netflix. I think 3 or 4 of this, because this is a series. It's not connected, but it has the same genre on it. It's very mysterious. You have to like had your mind on it, because you will think of why does this happen, what will happen next. It's a Thailand, I think Thailand series. Different stories on it, but it's actually good. I also recommend this through my friend, Gideon, that they should have watched this. Insomnia. And next, what else? What? Alice in Borderland, which is like, this because it's mainstream. So Alice in Borderland has the same kind of vibe on it, which is actually good. I love this kind. Alice in Borderland, when I finish watching, I watched this like a day. I tell you, when I recommend this on Gideon and Claro that they should have watched Alice in Borderland, I finished it in a day. Just like Trese is, I finished like a day. I didn't know the time. I continued watching it until I finished this. That's my hobby is in watching a series. So, Alice in Borderland, actually, good, way beyond good, because my cousin actually joined me in watching this Alice in Borderland, and she is very curious. We've actually searched of what will happen next. So I was like, but I have to watch the next season. I think it's the games there. As you know, the Alice in Borderland is like full of games there. And some of it, I've actually guessed it right. So yeah, as I've said, Alice in Borderland. What else? I'm not sure about Uncanny Counter, but yeah, it's about fighting and mysterious and have this, powers also. Uncanny Counter, which is also good. I finished this in one day. Also, this is me. This is me. So that's what I like. My habit in watching a series of movies. I've also want to know what the story is about. I've read the summary first and then check it out. If I love it, I'm continue watching it until the end. If it's a ongoing series, I will usually have to wait. Sometimes when it's too good, I can't wait for Netflix. I go watch it online on the if it's Korean. There's a website. It depends on the channel. So I've actually watched of Take One Class. It's also one of my favorites. Take One Class of the last episode, the episode of Take One Class. I watched it on same time on Korean time. I watched it on internet. You can use it. Just use VPN on. You can watch it there. So yeah, that one girl from nowhere, and what else? Yeah, I think that's my list on. Actually, Erase is a Japanese. There's a Japanese live action on Netflix. There's because the guy there is actually good. The the actor, the actor of Erased. You can search it. Erase comes from my favorite Mysterious Love. It's like a Itazura na Kiss. It has a different version, but this one is the latest Japanese version of it. So yeah, the actor is also good. So that's why I've watched Erase. And Erase has animated, comes from the animated I think manga also, but they also have in Netflix the animated series on it and the live action. So but I watch first the live action actually before watching the animated one, because the animated one is much longer. You will know the full story of it, but the live action, it's very mysterious because it's very in a crime. They have the crime scene there, so it revolves around that. So yeah, it's actually good. Erase also, I think, I'm not sure if it's the same genre, but I tell you, it's actually good. So yeah, and also law school I just finished. Law school, which is uh very hanging. The ending is hanging, but it's a very satisfactory ending. Yeah, the law school. They did just teach you about law. That's it. So yeah, I recommend you. That's had the same genre of Trese is. I will say it again, one by one, is 13 Reasons Why. I forgot. 13 Reasons Why also have the same genre on it. Yeah, 13 Reasons Why, Vincenzo, Million Yen Woman, the Snowpiercer, Erased, uh, Lucifer, which is actually a new season right now, and I've just finished it, and the ending is I don't know. High Rise Invasion, Nightmare High, Sleepless Society. There's so many. If you search it, Sleepless Society, there's Insomnia. There's another, but the Insomnia is actually good. I love from all of that Insomnia, because the leading lady, the actress, main actress there, is actually one in the Genius. If you don't know, Genius is like the movie. She is like a good actress. That's why when I see her face, I know it's gonna be good. So yeah. What else? It's Alice in Borderland. Actually, The Purge. The Purge is actually, yeah, The Purge, the same. And but yeah, not the same with Trese. Snowpiercer, as I've said. What else? I think that's it. If you know, yeah, please also check it out. But in conclusion, Trese is for the watch. If you know, and it's a special connection to me because I'm a Filipino. So yeah. So this is the ending of our review, because I really want to let it out after watching it. So this one, yeah. So this one, yeah, I've just want to share my thoughts. So please check it all my other videos. This is my first time. I'm not sure if I will do it again, this kind of video, but I really want to release this one. And yeah, if mostly my contents are PTS, reactions to it, reviews also, and covers, my vlogs, and my like vacation thing vlog. It's actually a vlog. It's actually not very vlog, like a vacation, what I've had in my camera, but doesn't mean, talking to the camera. So I'm just showing you the place. Travel vlog. Is that it? Travel vlog is the different with vlog, everyday vlog. Yeah, so that's why. And yeah, please check it out, my videos, and also please, if you like this video, please like it. And also, if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. So this is the end of our video. So I hope you enjoy and try Trese. This is me, KARENPO. I see you for the next video. Bye bye.